I never thought I'd do this, but I'm back with another Doki Literature Club type video, whatever you could call it. And today I'm going to be playing Doki Blue Skies, and I will be doing this on my phone since I couldn't do it on my PC. So let's just. Here it is. So, right. Doki Blue Skies is a, oh well. Right, yeah. Alright, let's get to the good bit. Fine. Yeah, I've completed it. What the fuck? I'm not doing this today. Where's the BBs? BBs. I'll grab more here. Alright. Loaded. Putting that on the table. Now let's go back to play the game. Take a deep breath. Okay. New game. What's this? This shouldn't be possible. Why am I here? How am I here? Did you bring me back? I don't see any other explanation. Why? We've already established that there's no happiness here, so why? Huh? Why can't I look at the script? Something's wrong. You didn't do anything, did you? Don't you understand? Are you trying to mess up things even more? How did you... Wait, I know, you installed a mod, haven't you? That's why everything's been changed. Do you think it's time to let us all go? What? You want everything to be like how it should have been? But... you really care about them, don't you? I wish. Never mind. If you really want to do it, I won't stop you. I've been fighting to take control of this game again. If you want to play through the mod, then, well, I'll succumb to the mod's control. So, do you want me to allow the mod's activation? Yes. Yes? Aha, I knew it. Arif Gable, whatever your name is. I truly hope you can find happiness within your choice. Oh, the back one. It's time to lock in. Sigh. I lay in bed, motionless and staring up at the blank white ceiling. What? Last night was dreadful. The sound of thunder kept me up for hours. But today's another day. I guess, let's just hope that it's at least a bit better. With another sigh, I begrudgingly drag myself out of bed and groggily begin the monotony of days. Bro, I cannot read. Making my way to the kitchen, I haphazardly rummage through the cupboards looking for something to eat. Unfortunately, there's no tasty homemade breakfast awaiting me. Ever since my parents' divorce, I've just been living off whatever I find in the kitchen. I live with my mum, but she's always taking business trips abroad. So for the most part, it's just pretty much me at home. Wait a minute. It's lonely, but I manage. Although I do miss the smell of bacon and eggs in the morning, breakfast used to be a family thing. Dad would read the newspaper at the kitchen table while Mum would stand at the stove and fry up her famous sunny side up eggs. But all that feels like a long forgotten memory. Well, at least breakfast is sorted. Calorie and... What is this? Not exactly the best start of the day, but will do. I do my own shopping since Mom's never home. But I usually stick to buying the bare necessities. The easy using pre-made stuff has pretty much set me for the rest of my urge to cook meals myself. And with my food quickly finished, I head to the door. At the very least, the weather looks much better than yesterday's. Clear skies beat thunderstorms any day of the week. I'm still lost in my thoughts. I was still lost in my thoughts when I noticed a familiar face. It's Sayori. We have quite a history together. As children, we are basically inseparable. Always exploring, getting up to my mischief, driving our parents wild. Typical things that young children do, really. As time went on, especially in recent years, we started slowly drifting apart. In fact, I haven't probably spoken to her in a long time. It's a real shame after all. We shared lots of fond memories of each other. I was surprised to see her up early, though a couple of times I glanced out the classroom window and could only see her hurriedly walking along to school. We used to walk to school together, and although she sometimes was a little late to meet me, I never really minded. As we continued to drift apart, however, her lack of punctuality became more frequent, and I decided it'd just be better if I walked to school alone. Which meant that although I didn't get to school on time more often, it was quite lonely. Knowing I probably just got more and more lazy with time. After all, her dedication to sleeping, it seems to be unwavering. Oh well, still, I've always enjoyed talking to her. Hey Sayori, I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? She looks a little surprised at my appearance and the question. I suppose I can't blame her. Oh hey Arif Gamer, I wasn't expecting to see you. That makes two of us. You're up early today, huh? She laughed softly, a misplaced looking frown on her face. I've been alright, not a whole lot has changed recently, you know. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Life has been pretty routine these days. School's kinda meh, although I guess it could be worse. She nods as we both resume the walk to school. Although I could talk to her just fine, there's still an awkward air between us. I guess it's a given, seeing as this is our first proper conversation in a long time. As we carry on making idle small talk, a sudden thought hits me. Anyway, this might have come across a bit, but out of the blue, but seeing you here has given me an idea. Oh, well, it's been a long time it's been a while since we walked to school together. How about we start doing that again? You would really want to do that? Not very fun to talk to. I'm always late. I frowned. It's really strange to say this. I've always known her to have a bubbly, cheerful personality. Sayori, that's definitely not true. Well, the bit about always being late is true. I always loved hanging out with you, and I think we'd have a lot of fun ahead. Never mind. Besides, I missed you. I'll even help you wake up on time if you need me to. Was that a bit too forward? I don't know. I've never seen in this sort of situation before. I mean, we are childhood friends after all, right? Really? Yeah, really? I missed you too, Arif Gamer. Well, let's do this then. From now on, we'll walk to school together, okay? Okay. There it is. The classic Sayori smile I grew up loving. All the memories I have of us as children feature that smile. No matter where we ventured, parks, playgrounds, forests, that smile would follow. That innocent, childlike sense of adventure we used to have. It's painfully clear that that's long gone. Maybe we can still smile together anyway. So what you've been up to lately? You know, the usual. You mean games, anime, and manga, right? Yep, it pretty much goes without saying. Oh, RF Gamer, you haven't changed. Are you saying that I need some change? No one's perfect. There's always room for improvement. Especially in your case. I'm guessing that you're still a part of the Go Home Club. Okay, that cuts a little deep. What do you want me to do? Join the soccer club and trip over everyone? I think that's a little exercise is good for anyone. I'm very offended if you're trying to call me fat right now. Well, you don't have to join a sports club if you don't want to. Yeah, I was actually thinking of checking out the anime club. Wow, how'd you guess? It does suit my hobbies, though, so RF Gamer, you should try branching out a bit more. Okay, Miss Club Expert, if you're going to criticise all my club choices, what would you suggest? Well, it just so happens that there's this club that I'm in. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm actually the vice president. Well, I would not expect that. Dang, so you take part in all the executive decisions, huh? Kind of. The club kind of has only 4 members at the moment, but it's really fun. We're actually looking for new members right now. So that's why she brought up. Only 4 members? Sounds like you guys are just starting out then. What club is it anyway? It's the school's very own literature club. Very well, I'm acting weird. I know, I'm getting flashbacks. Her face drops. I don't think that was quite the reaction she was hoping for. In my defense, literature has never captured my interest. Unless you count manga as literature, that is. I knew it. You don't want to join. I understand though. Not many people like reading. Hey, who said I didn't like to read? I love reading, if you count manga. I mutter the last word more to myself than to Sayori. On the plus side, Sayori laughs for my sheepishness. You sound like someone I know from the literature club. She talks about manga all the time. Really? Actually interested in your club, though. Sayori smiles, seemingly content that I'm slowly initiative. I'm looking for a club to join. I guess the literature club is as good a place as any to start. That's great. You should come by sometime. And by some time, you're hoping for today, aren't you? The sooner the better. Alright, I'll have a look after school today. Yay, thanks RF Gamer. Although we should probably hurry up. Don't want to be late now, do we? Yeah, you're right. Within a few minutes we arrived at the school entrance, immense a crowd of chattering students. I've actually never seen the school before, so this is my first time. We gave goodbye as we head off to our separate classes. I have Sakurai in the morning. I'm fairly confident that the next hour or so won't be too bad. Who's Sakurai, you might ask? I mean, one of the coolest, most down-to-earth teachers in the whole school. Being on the young side himself, the experience of high school is much fresher in his mind than some of the other teachers, especially the older ones. Gives me a smile as I open the door. Morning, RF Gamer. How are we doing today? Not bad, sir. Same old, same old. How about you? Finally starting our old module on 20th century history today, so needless to say I'm excited. No, yeah. First World War, Nazis, huh? Oh, I can't read all. Second World War, that stuff. You bet. Waited for all this year to start. Oh man, you guys are in for a real treat. Man, where's the part I'm gonna bomb the school? I did that. I'm being random now. That's something else I really admire about him. He's so enthusiastic about his subject, that enthusiasm really makes learning about history that much more enjoyable. Combined with the fact that he's fairly relaxed, especially when it comes to homework, you can see why he's popular. Although he has a strict side, of course, the side of him comes to light every now and again, so he isn't a pushover. And by large, he earned the respect of his students by striking the balance just right. I just wish that all of my teachers were as friendly and made efforts to know their students better. Oh well. I take a seat and one of my classmates, Emmy, smiles and waves. Bouncy and energetic, she has a reputation for her skills in the track field. Even when she isn't running, she's still pretty much a ball of energy. Hey, what the hell is this? New character. Let's just hope I don't hate. Alright. Hey, we have one of those odd friendships where we get along well in the class. We don't really see each other outside of school. Bro, these classes are mad. I don't think they're very clean. Oh, it's red now. Okay. We have one of those odd friendships where we get along well in class but don't really see each other outside of school. How are you doing, Emmy? Training was really fun today, Arab Gamer. Oh? She's always on the hunt for new recruits to join the track. And she has a habit of dropping some not so subtle hints. Yeah, we're always looking for new people. And I know you aren't part of any clubs, so you should totally join us. It's funny you mentioned that I'm not a part of clubs, actually. I think I'm going to check out the literature club after school. I didn't think you were a poetic type. But if you ever get bored of writing poems, you know where to find me. How many times do I have to tell you that? Alright guys, make a start. It's almost criminal that I've had to wait so long to teach my favourite century. Well, that's the school lessons over. As I linger behind in the classroom to gather up all my things, I hear the door open. Sayori. Hi again, Arif Gamer. Hey, the literature club meetings today, right? Yeah, it is. Just heading there now. Do you still want to come along? You betcha. Sayori seems to pack up, looking excited that I still want to come along to the club. Okay, you finally did some extracurriculars. I mean, if you're the vice president, it can be all that bad, right? She giggles, making me smile. Each individual club member makes it special. Everyone works hard to have fun together. Alright. Well, let's not keep them waiting. It's rude to show up late. I want to make a good first impression after all. I guess you're right. Come on. It's right this way and up the stairs at the end. I'll follow Sayori down the hallway. She seems excited, and it's nice to know that I'm making her day at least a little bit better. The stairs lead up a section of the school that I don't recognise as the third year's wing. Sayori leads me down to a classroom and knocks on the door. Trust me, you're gonna love it. She's definitely enthusiastic about this club, that's for sure. After a seemingly long wait, the door finally slides open. The small pink-haired girl peeks out. Oh, hello? Drop. Don't touch your gun. Put it over there. Right, Sayori. She peeks out further. Hey Natsuki, guess what? Found someone who wants to join our club. The girl is apparently called Natsuki, so he turns a glare to me and narrows her eyes. Not even a second later, she already hates me, bro. She opens the door fully, and behind her I see another girl sitting at a desk, her face buried in a book. Sayori. What? Hey, wait, Sayori. Sayori practically pushes Natsuki out the way. Seems excited to introduce me to the rest of the club members. Hey guys, I wanted to introduce you to our newest member, Arif Gamer. Oh, Sayori, hold up. It's a bit quick to call me the new member, isn't it? Now I noticed a third girl peek up from behind a bookshelf in the corner of the classroom. Can it be? Is that Monica? Monica's one of the most popular girls in this high school. Everyone seems to flock to her because she's smart, beautiful, athletic, you name it, she's got it. Unfortunately, this also means she's completely out of my league. She looks at me first with a stern look, but then quickly lights up, puts down the book she's holding and rushes over. Oh, Arif Gamer! What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. A girl whose face buried in the book suddenly jolts up and looks right at me. She quickly snaps her book shut and timidly moves to join the conversation. Oh, a new member. My name is Yuri. Yeah. Holy crap, it seems that somehow locked out. Not only is Monica in this club, but a bunch of other cute girls. I'm about to go wild in this game, huh? And I'm glad I decided to come here instead of the anime club today. But enough gawking. Arif Gamer, stop staring and start talking. It's nice to meet you, Yuri. Like Sayori said, I'm Arif Gamer. I smiled at her, then turned to Monica. So it sounds that you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Arif Gamer. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. It's kind of strange to say, but having her smile at me so genuinely makes me feel a bit starstruck. The powers of a school idol. You too, Monica. So you guys run into a club with just the four of you, huh? Sayori told me about how you guys are looking for new members. Well, we've actually been trying to push for more members for a while. We haven't had any luck recently. Sayori did say. My words dry up in my mouth as Natsuki shoots me out, piercing her. She looks pissed at me, but for what reason? I don't know. I haven't really had the chance to do much besides walk in and say hello. Oh wait, this has to be a minute. Sayori, you brought a boy? Yep, you told me you wanted to join this morning. I'm not sure Sayori is being an airhead again, but I don't recall promising that I'd join. Oh, great. Natsuki glowers at us, folding her arms with irritated huff. I don't really get why though. Sorry about Natsuki, she's a little standard fish to our new members. Oh, it's nothing, I don't mind. Yeah, I'm right here, you know. Shut up! Sorry. I've got to try and make a good impression though. Come on, Natsuki, we need new members. You don't feel like being nice to Arif. Can you at least be nice for me, please? Jeez, don't have to make such a big deal out of it. Don't touch the gun. Grab the gun. Good. Fine. If you're gonna beg, I guess I have no choice. Great, thanks, Natsuki. Looks like I know who the sundry of the group is now. It's almost comical to extent. It's almost comical, the extent to which Natsuki fits that trope. Well, maybe my view of the world is just clouded by anime influences though. Anyway, let's get the conversation back on track. How did you come in and learn about the literature club, Arif Gamer? I have to admit, I'm a bit curious about that myself. I Sayori and I were walking to school until she mentioned this club to me. She said, since I was sort of looking for a club to join, I figured that I should check you guys out. At any rate, Sayori was really enthusiastic about the literature club, so Monica beams at Sayori when she hears this. Guess Sayori has done a good job at advertising his club. What am I being creepy for? Like, I don't know why Monica's scaring me a little bit. I see, well, this is a great place to start. After all, books can be very exciting. Yeah, it's super fun. I think the club is the only place where I'm feeling comfortable lately. Sayori's face falls for a moment, but she quickly picks herself back up. It's somewhere I can just sit and read while hanging out with friends. I think they summed up the club pretty well. After all, I started to bring it together like-minded people who love literature. I'm really happy with how it's turned out so far. It's very cozy. Why are you staring at me? Why are you staring at me? No, it's not gonna happen. Calm down. Stop being overreact. Stop overreacting. Okay. But enough introductions. Why do you come in and take a seat, Arab Gamer? Did you bring anything to read? At least she asked that. Why is my eye so bad today? As she asked that, I realised I'm not much of a reader, much less someone who loves literature. To be honest, I haven't thought this through very well. Would joining a club that focuses on reading really be the best thing for me? But, I don't really have any books on me at the moment. I just haven't seen any good titles recently. I like what I teach, hoping Monica doesn't see for my sake. I obviously don't read much, but this is daily what I do. I do hopefully it'll help me relate to these girls. Well, we have plenty of books here. If you want to check out what we have, I'm sure you'll find something that matches your taste. Is that so? Then I guess I'll head over there. Maybe something might catch my eye. I start to sweat nervously as I walk awkwardly over to the bookshelf. There looks to be a good variety of books available, ranging in my genre from horror and fantasy all the way down to non-fiction. Sheepishly I turn towards. Should I pick? Yeah, that without a doubt that too. No, you're it. Hey, could you help me pick out a book you think I like? Oh, well, I'd be happy to. If the prospect isn't too off-putting, I know a wonderful horror novel. To be honest, never ever particularly she appealed to me. I still want to make an effort here. I have an open mind. What book are you thinking of? Blushing, Yuri bends down and removes a thick book from the bookcase. It has a large piercing eye on the cover. It almost feels like it's staring into my soul. One of my personal favourites, Portrait of Markov. I know it might look intimidating, but sorry. She shakes her head and goes to put the book back, but I stop her. Don't worry about it, I'd love to check it out. What is it about? A coy smile plays across her face, as though she were pleasantly surprised by my enthusiasm. Let's see, the protagonist is a young high school student who moves in with her sister, but shortly after, sinister things start happening. The two are captured by an ominous cult that practices nightmarish experiences on their prisoners. Throughout the story, she's forced to make choices no one her age should have to make. In the process, her ability to trust others is warped, and many of her relationships are broken as a result. pretty dark, but hey, I'd be lying if I said it sounded interesting. That definitely sounds pretty engaging. I'll read this book then. Natsuki mumbles something, but she's barely out of earshot. Really? You don't have to if you don't want to. I do. While this might not be the usual pick, your description of the plot intrigued me. Well, then I have to ask, what makes this your favourite book? If I had to put it into words, I suppose I'm a big believer in the literature's ability to challenge the psyche. So it tells such an immense tale. Question, your ideals and foundations can be extremely exhilarating. She smiles and twirls a long, lavender strand of hair around with her finger. Words are immensely powerful. They can paint stunning portraits, evoke emotion, or even whisk oneself away to an entirely new dimension. As she continues to speak, she transforms from the timid girl I just met into a proud and confident expert. I get the impression she feels more at home with her books rather than other people. Isn't that exhilarating, Arab Gamer? We have such a vast vocabulary at our disposal, with such a powerful resource at our fingertips. We can do anything. I clear my throat, hoping that I don't put her off my evident inexperience. Yeah, when you put it that way, I can understand how powerful the written word can be. I scratch the back of my head nervously. Fortunately, she finds that to be a satisfactory answer. One must look at the words the author chose. We have so many synonyms, so what compelled the author to shape their story the way they did? The feeling when I get when I finish a truly compelling novel, it leaves me totally heartbroken. I wish I had something as coherent to respond with. We might as well be different be from different planets. I think I know what you mean. She closed her eyes, putting her hands close to her chest. Then, as though remembering she's not alone, she suddenly blinks and immediately appears more bashful. Oh goodness, I'm sorry. I must have gone lost in my train of thought. She fidgets with a clip in her hair and sliding it up and down. Hey, don't worry, it's nice to see you talk about something you obviously enjoy. Who's to say otherwise? Yuri glances over to Natsuki, simply raises her eyebrow in your reply. Does Natsuki not like this kind of stories? She sighs and turns to look out the window. That's putting it lightly. We have our differences in what we enjoy, literature-wise. She frowns slightly, as though pained by Natsuki's apparent disapproval. Well, I think everyone's different tastes are what make literature interesting when talking about it with other people. I can't help but grin, but I feel like that was actually pretty clever. Yes, that's a good way of looking at it. I reach over and take the portrait of Markov with her, tucking it under my arm. Well, I'll give this a bit of a read and see how I could get tonight. I appreciate you for giving it a chance, even if it's not something you're used to. I'll be looking forward to hearing your opinion. Must warn you that once you get past the first few chapters, you might have trouble putting it down. About tomorrow, if you wanted to, we could discuss it. Brought too dirty, man. Oh, she looks quite nervous as she suggests that. Guess it's just how her personality is. Yeah, we can do that tomorrow. Thanks for the recommendation, Yuri. I do need to branch out, try new things. This will be a good place to start. I'm grateful that I get to read out on my own, at least for now. I honestly have no idea if I'll even like it, and if I was reading it with her and decide I didn't, that might make things a little awkward. With the book in hand, I make my way to the desk. The others are all now preoccupied. Seems like a convenient time to start a story. It's definitely an unusual book. Horror was never really my thing, but I have to admit, the main idea, it's intriguing and the main characters are written well. The more I read, the more I can see why it appeals to Yuri. All that talk about appreciating sophisticated language, well, it's not exactly my kind of story. To their credit, the author does a good job building up rather the bleak situation. I've never been particularly imaginative, but even I could picture the scenes in my head. If I weren't so tired, I'd probably engage with it more. Over time, I can't help but grow a little bored though. I guess I've read enough to be able to discuss it with Yuri tomorrow, so I decided to call it here. Looking up, I spot Sayori reading something. Might as well see what she's up to. I've probably read this for long enough. Standing up with a stretch, I make my way over and take a seat next to her. Hey, how's it going, Sayori? What are you reading? As I sit down, I notice that she looks quite content. Nothing much, just reading some stuff for a school project. What about you? You seem really into your book. Oh yeah, it was a good read, as far as I could tell right now. I can't help but wish I sound a little more enthusiastic. That's great, so how are you liking the club? You're not bored, are you? She looks a little worried, her cheerful persona faltering for a moment. Where did that come from? It's a bit too early to tell how I really feel about the club. Of course not, Sayori. Sure, I haven't been here for long, but I've enjoyed meeting everyone. They've opened my eyes to new stuff. I've never been huge on reading, but I'm confident the literature club can change that. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're involved. You don't want to join a club that you have no interest in, right? I know what you mean. I think reading will grow on me in time. Actually, do you mind if I sit with you and read? She looks at me, clearly surprised. I don't think she was expecting me to sit next to her, but nonetheless, she seems happy. Her smile's infectious, lifting my own spirits too. That would be great, Arkima. We read for a while, which turns into talking fairly quickly about our conversation being a communication of our chat from the walk to school. It's nice to just sit here and talk with my childhood friend. Who'd have guessed reconnecting would be so easy? I haven't felt this content for as long as I can remember. The good mood reflects on her as well, given that she seems very uplifting and bubbly. I don't know what it is about her that makes her so at ease. Wow, we've been talking for a bit, haven't we? I didn't realise the time. I guess we've been talking for a while. And see why you come to the literature club so much. This really is a welcome, at ease vibe here. There must be a nice change of pace after how hectic the school day can be. I was hoping you'd say that, Arkima. It really is, and I'm grateful for the others as well. They really help me make the club the way it is. I can't help but notice that Natsuki and Yuri seem to be a bit different though. Do they argue much? She looks sort of downcast at my question, so sometimes yes, but thankfully it isn't often. I could sense that this is a topic she likes discussing. Well, that's only normal. I guess Monica's a great president though. She must be very proud of this club. Just then, Monica gets up from the desk and she was sitting and no, gone down. At and faces the classroom confidently. Speak of the devil. Okay everyone, I hope we had a good time so far. There's a good moment of silence, which everyone seems to be glanced at me. Do they want me to respond? I've had a great time. Thanks for warm welcome everyone. It's great to hear that, and it turns out Natsuki baked some cupcakes for the club too. Yeah, I was just gonna pick up a cupcake. Alright, stop with the EDP jokes. Alright, yeah, I know. I was just about to announce it. So let me get them. Let's go sit over there, gamer. It looks like there's room at those desks for all of us. I dutifully follow Sayori order. Read too fast, man. I dutifully follow Sayori over to where the rest of the girls have pulled a couple of desks together to form a table. I'll make some tea as well. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped paper tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling a bit awkward, I opt to take a seat next to Sayori. If the conversation started to die out, I can always rely on her to save me. Meanwhile, Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! That wasn't that bad. Right. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray, reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorates like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing. A little piece of chocolate we used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea it was so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I'll follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in fingers, looking for the best angles to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but a sneaking glance in my direction. She waits for me to take a bite, finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavour. She made it all by herself, and that is seriously impressive. It practically tastes professionally done to me. Then again, it's not like I have the most discerning taste palette. These cupcakes are amazing. Thank you, Natsuki. Yeah, you better thank me, because this took hard work to do. Yeah, really see what you did. Did you make it by yourself, or did your parents help you? What's that supposed to mean? You saying I couldn't have done it by myself? No. This is freshly made, so I was wondering if an actual baker helped you. I wish my dad was a baker. But just because I don't bake for money, it doesn't mean I can't be as good. You're right, sorry, I suck at cooking myself. So I'm vowed by good cooking. I guess I should count myself lucky that I got to try your cupcakes today, yeah? It's not every day that I have time to bake, so be thankful. Rose wanted to pick a fight, she definitely picked a fight. The expression on Natsuki's face practically says, bow down before me, peasant. I want to shoot my phone. Ain't expecting RF Gamer to prostrate himself before you. Looks like Monica had the same thought though. I can't blame Natsuki for bragging a little though. I would too if I made these. Yeah, exactly. Natsuki smiles gratefully at Sayori's safe. Meanwhile, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully placed the teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You have a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea enjoy you a good book? Well, to be honest, I prefer some hot chocolate. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. Don't worry about it, I believe you. Tea and reading might be a common pastime for me. Well, I can at least appreciate it. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. I'm happy you guys look like you enjoyed yourself, Arafima. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Well, that reminds me. I've actually been meaning to ask you something, Monica. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Well, you were leader of the debate club last year. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It was like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something special I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Right. Let's just save. Right, there we go. Main menu. Right, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. A little bit short, but it's part 1, so I do my videos relatively short. So hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.